Hey, it's Ryan with QLZ. It is the first interview of 2024. We were talking with Jake Oni, the frontman of Oni, the song Silhouette we've been playing here on QLZ for a couple of months. Jake, how you doing, man?
I'm good, man. Just having a smoke and really stoked to be on this interview right now.
It's good to have you. If you see anything running behind me, it's just my dog. So I usually
Cool.
let people know that my dog's running around. If God forbid the mailman comes around here, you might hear some howling. So
God.
nobody's breaking into the house. So you guys did something a couple of months ago, which is pretty cool. You guys gave away an Oni themed Nintendo Switch. I've seen a couple of bands do this with video game systems. It's pretty cool. I'm a PlayStation guy, but are you a gamer? Have you always been a gamer?
I've always been a gamer, and I am a gamer. I love Elden Ring, Pokemon, Magic the Gathering, kind of those three right now. But I played a lot of like Destiny 1, Destiny 2,
Okay.
Dungeons and Dragons, Smash. I'm having a block right now, but I play a lot of games.
Okay. Are you a Nintendo guy, or you just kind of play everything? Nintendo and PlayStation, Xbox?
I play PlayStation and Nintendo and PC.
Okay. Awesome. Anything else? Anything else you're looking forward to? So I'm a big Assassin's Creed fan, so I've got some catching up to do on that. Are there any games upcoming that you're looking forward to, where you're like, man, I can't wait to get my hands on this one?
Dude, if FromSoft ever remastered or made Bloodborne 2 or remastered Bloodborne 1, I'd lose my mind because that's like my favorite game.
Awesome. Cool, man. What was it like having your own themed video game system? Kind of how'd that come about, and kind of how cool is that to have your own video game themed system that somebody actually won?
It's cool, man. Yeah, I have one too. I had to make another one for me, so I think it's dope.
How did it kind of come about? Because I don't know if you know band Sleep Signals. They used to be out in Portland. They disbanded, but they had a PlayStation 5 where it was branded with theirs. So kind of how'd you guys come up with this collaboration to kind of get it done?
Honestly, I think it's just like a sticker that you put on the Switch that Rich, my dude, he made it for me and for the band. Yeah. I don't think we have like a license to do it or anything, but we made a sticker that looks cool on the Switch, so that's how we did that.
So
we just the artwork and the album artwork and just made it into a cool casing for the Switch.
Awesome. It was cool. It was nice to see. I know, again, man, there's some bands that have that out there. It's another way to brand your band. Like I said, man, Silhouette's track we've been playing for a couple of months, and always like to be able to play. We'll have the interview posted, our YouTube website, all that kind of stuff. Always like to play some of our interview back as well on the air and let people know a little bit more about the track. So what would you like people to know about the song? I'll leave it open to you, whether you want to talk about how the song came about, what inspired it, kind of whatever you want to share about it.
You know, it was one of the first songs that me and Josh Gilbert wrote together, and it was such magic that we've been working together ever since. And I made an acoustic version with the guy that plays live with me, Jonuel, today, and it sounds dope. So I can't wait to share that with you guys. It's a good song, man. The lyrics are kind of heavy, but the song isn't, and it's super melodic and catchy, and it's everything I like about music. Yeah, it's dope. I like down-tuned guitars with clean vocals.
Mm-hmm. It's good. If people haven't checked out the Silver Line yet, dude, you got it's kind of cool to see where you've come with your albums. I think your first album that came out, there was no collaborations on it. Sophomore record, you had Randy Blythe on there. I believe Iggy Pop was on there. And this last one you've had, Howard Jones, who's one of my favorite metal vocalists, obviously massive Killswitch fan, one of my favorite metal vocalists. He's on there. Like you said, Josh is on there from Spirit Box. You got Jared Dines on there. If people know who Jared is, he's an amazing guitar player that you can find pretty much anywhere on YouTube. So kind of putting this record together. I know it's been out since October, but kind of working with those guys and getting this record out there, and just the experience of working with some massive guys in the metal industry.
Dude, it's a blessing. It's really dope to be homies with a lot of these people, and like Howard and Jared, I consider them good friends. Josh, Randy too. It's rad, and I don't take it for granted at all. I love those guys, and I love working with them. I'd work with them more, but it's kind of weird then if like you have the same guy featuring on like all your songs. But no, they're all my friends, and I'm really grateful to have them.
So what do you want to do moving next with music? Do you want to have even more collaborations? Because it's, the music industry, I don't have to tell you, it's always ever changing. People want content constantly. It's like you can never get enough from people now. So what do you got coming up this year for music?
I like to make music for myself first. And if I think it's cool and I'm inspired to do it, it'll be good. If I'm forced to do it to keep up with making content, I feel like it would suffer. So I always make music for myself, and I have a lot of stuff coming up. I have a bunch of songs banked that I'm ready to release that match the Silver Line in a lot of ways. If not, it's a bit better. And man, that's so hard. Like, I want to play more shows. I got shows coming up in February. I got a live show coming up that's all acoustic. I want to doing projects, feature on other people's songs, and do more genre exploration with side projects and stuff, and all kinds, man. I'm always doing something. When I'm at home, I'm often just being a dad, taking care of my 3 daughters. But I love when I'm working and I'm doing something with music.
What's it like being a girl dad? So I don't have kids. My brother's I've got one niece. I've got a second niece on the way, so he's going to be an all-girl dad. They're only going to have 2 kids. But what's your favorite thing about being a girl dad? Anything fun I can share along with him, because he'll have multiple kids here in the next couple of months. Then,
you know what? For me, it's all I know, but I love it, and I feel like if I had a son, it'd be a different energy, I guess. Like, I think you're more protective of your daughters than your sons in a weird, not really, but like, when they're older, for sure, you're more protective of your daughter than your son, I think. And it's really nice, having that bond. Like, as a dad to daughters, you're like their first love, so it's pretty special. And just like, if I had a son, it'd be awesome too. But I love being a girl dad, and my girls, they love everything that I like. We sit down, we play games together, or listen to music together, whatever. Like, they're my homies, so it's awesome. Pokemon cards, Uno cards, all that kind of stuff.
Awesome. Are you getting them to shows yet? Are they old enough for to go to concerts yet?
So my oldest daughter was a baby at Knotfest 2016.
Oh, wow.
But I try to. There's not too much around where we are, so. But I'd love to. I want to take them to shows for sure. They love metal, so that's cool.
Awesome. My brother's getting my niece into metal, so she's. Ice Nine Kills, one of her favorite things when she was little, headbanging Ice Nine Kills and nothing more and stuff like that. So he loves it, and he's loving sharing music with her. One thing I wanted to ask you about, the Silver Line, you said you like making music, for yourself that makes you happy, which is awesome. Because again, man, like, the industry is so much different than what it was even a decade ago, when some bands are doing singles, some are doing EPs, and you've gone the album route. I love buying full-length albums still. I still love listening to an album from start to finish. So for you, in your case, why is it a good reason for you to make albums? Why is it the plan that works best for you?
It was just the body of work that I had at the time. We wanted to make an album. I didn't think that it would hurt putting an album together, that's for sure. I'm not opposed to the single route or the EP route, but at the time, it's what I wanted to do. And I thought that, a third album would be awesome, and to, just pull from the lyrics and call it the Silver Line was like pretty dope. Like, we all go through darkness, and to have music as like a nice outlet on the other side is really cool.
Awesome.
So,
and I'm gonna put you on the spot, because I ask this question to everybody. It's a blog post I used to do when I lived up in Wisconsin. And since you are an album guy, and I tell you, I love listening to albums start to finish, your favorite no skip records of all time. So from start to finish, man, those albums that you put on, you're not skipping one song on. And you just put it on, you just let it ride.
Growing up, I listened to a lot of Hybrid Theory, start to finish. Slipknot, self-titled, I listened to that a lot, start to finish. I would say those 2 are like the best ones for me. And now my attention span's gotten so shit. Like, to be honest, the last album I think I listened to, start to finish, would have been Kin from Whitechapel, I want to say.
Okay.
That's good too. Yeah.
Well, the first 2 aren't bad either. I mean, I'm on my second copy of Linkin Park's Hybrid Theory, because I listened to the first one so much when I was a teen, and everything else. So that and Slipknot's debut, that's not too bad one to roll with at all.
Yeah, they're classics, right? They're awesome.
Yeah, Slipknot's 25 now, so I know which is weird to think about. Hybrid Theory is going to be 25 next year, and
yeah,
Slipknot's debut is 25 this year. It's just crazy to think about.
Yeah,
so,
it is crazy.
So, but man, again, Silhouette track that we've got on right now on QLZ, it's been in through on rotation. Jake, I know you got a bunch of more stuff on the way. Where can everybody follow you? Socials, website, people want to buy merch from you, man. People want to find the socials, find out when more stuff's coming out. Where can everybody do that and support you?
The Oni Band on Instagram, Facebook. Dude, I'm so bad at this shit. I don't know. I don't even. I do the singing, man. That's me.
Awesome. Well, just type in the Oni Band in Google if you want to buy stuff from them, man. Support them, let them know. So, Jake, appreciate your time, man.
Respect, bro. Thank you so much.